You know, what do we got from you this week? What's the player we should sit this week?
Ran so hard and he was so not used to doing well that he pulled a hammy. Uh, Actually, a funny stat in that game is that Nick Johnson's first 3 games combined rushing yardage totaled what he totaled in the fourth game, which was just over 100 yards. So maybe he's on the way back. We'll have to see.
So who's the player we should play this week?
Okay, player we should play this week. I like Malcolm Floyd. That's a real sleeper. It's the kind of guy who probably is taken in your league, but he might even be on the waiver wire because he's really been nowhere. But what you have is a Denver D ranked 31st against opposing wide receivers. That's basically last. You got Vincent Jackson nursing a hamstring. He's 50-50. You're going to have to keep your ears up for that one. You have Antonio Gates, obviously, with his problem. He's probably not going to play, would be my guess. You don't have a lot of receivers out there in San Diego, but you got a throwing team against a D that likes to get thrown on. So I like Malcolm Floyd.
And what is the player that we should sit this week?
I would say, and I have a funny little story for you on this one, actually, Rich, that you might enjoy. I'm going to say it's Brandon Jacobs. And obviously he's in that timeshare 60-40 type situation with Ahmad Bradshaw in New York with the Giants. I was at a party last night, of all things, and I saw Jacobs into him there, standing next to him. He's sitting in a chair, got his leg up on the armrest chair. When a fan came over to take a picture with him, he had a lot of trouble just getting the leg from off the armrest of the chair down to the floor to get into position. He was wincing in pain, and that was his left leg. And then listen out today to some of the reports. That left leg is going to be a potential problem. It doesn't matter to me whether his official designation is, a go or a no-go or somewhere in between right before game time. I saw that look on his face and the amount of effort he went through to move his leg. He's not going to be getting his normal 40% of the carries, which in turn elevates Ahmad Bradshaw, of course. So if you have Bradshaw, you can start him this week against Seattle, especially because they're going to go up early and they'll be running the ball throughout the whole second half.
Sounds like you just broke breaking news.
Yeah, literally.
And what about the defense this week? Which defense should we put on our field?
Well, again, I really like the matchup hanging out in New York, Giants D against Seattle. We all know Seattle's got that 12th man thing going on with the home field advantage when they play in Seattle. This one's in New Jersey. There's no Seattle. Look on the road this year. Seattle has given opposing defenses an average of 19.5 fantasy points in standard leagues. That's a lot of points for a team.
Wow.
And, again, the sample size a little bit small, 2 out of their 4 games. If you look at the teams, they weren't world beaters, but they're getting a lot of points. So, Giants D's been performing solidly, not spectacularly, but solidly. And their defensive line is getting fortified. They're getting some injured players back, maybe Tuck, etc. I expect a huge day from the Giants D against Seattle.
And is there any trades out there that we should be trying to make, or what should we look at on the waiver wire? Is there anything we should pick up, or what is the trend right now?
I'll give you a few names. It's actually somewhat of a slow week, 10 days on the waiver wire. There haven't been a lot of breakout players that everyone's been scrambling to get. You really have to work hard, which hopefully is why you're listening right now to get some advice. Your backup running back, Chris Redmond. Endon Hall, hamstring issues. It's seeing a lot of these groins and hamstrings, mostly because of the lack of a preseason, as we've discussed before. Basically, if you know anything about these hammy injuries, they come into play on and off all season.
Yep.
So even if this week, which I'm guessing Mendenhall will not play, or if he plays, he won't start, he won't get many carries. But even from a long-term standpoint, it makes sense if you have room on your roster to pick up Chris Redmond if he's not already picked up by the Mendenhall owner. He's going to come into play quite a few times this year. Another name, actually a couple of names for you because they're related, would be Jacoby Jones and Kevin Walter. Again, one, if not both of these guys, might be available on your waiver wire in your league. Not very highly regarded so far this year, but of course you have Andre Johnson injured.
Right.
It's a running offense, but they always say that they're running, and then they end up throwing it all over the place. So I like a combination of Jones and Walter. I honestly don't know which one is going to get the majority of Johnson's absence, but whichever one's available, feel free to pick them up and even plug them into the lineup for the week.
Well, we thank you for our fantasy update. Sorry about you Yanks last night, but you know, it is what it is. On to next year.
Yeah, still hurting over that one. Thanks.
All right, we'll talk to you again soon.
All right, talk to you next time.
Take care, Dave. 89.7 KLES FM. It's our fantasy segment of the week, and we'll be back after this.